Hey, let's be honest for a moment. Imagine firing this up for the first time and feeling that instant confidence instead of hesitation. That's what the LOQ Tower delivers from the moment you hit power. Before anything else, take a quick minute to check the current price in stock. Configurations like this with serious memory, massive storage, and capable graphics don't sit at stable pricing for long, and you don't want to look back later wishing you'd moved when the numbers were better. This is for the kind of person who feels performance, not just sees numbers on paper. You're the gamer who's closed settings to stop stutters, the creator who's watched timelines choke under heavy workloads, the multitasker who's juggled apps only to watch your system flinch. You knew it was time to upgrade the moment compromise became normal. Once you experience hardware that actually keeps pace with how you think and work, everything weaker starts to feel like a limit you shouldn't accept anymore. Right from the first boot, it doesn't just feel fast, it feels assured. Games that used to struggle now run smoothly. Creative workloads that once slowed down suddenly obey your commands. Multitasking feels less like a strain and more like efficiency with room to breathe. You don't hope for responsiveness, you feel it. Picture this, dropping into a demanding AAA title and watching every scene stay clean and fluid. Imagine editing massive projects with timelines that scrub confidently, not jerkily. Think about having dozens of tabs, apps, and utilities open at once and nothing flinches. That's the shift from tolerating your setup to enjoying it as an extension of how you work and play. While you're thinking about it, take another glance at that price. Don't let stock swings or weird pricing chatter talk you out of something that genuinely elevates how you use your system. If a voice in your head wonders, is this overkill? Here's the twist, it stops being overkill the second you stop dialing down settings just to make things playable. You stop limiting yourself and start embracing power, whether you're gaming, creating, or just handling everyday tasks. One surprise benefit? You realize how smooth even ordinary workloads feel when your system isn't scrambling to keep up. Apps launch quickly, navigation feels tight, and switching between tasks feels effortless. Only this feels different. You notice it when the system wakes instantly. You feel it when games stay responsive and fluid. You realize this is gear built for someone who recognizes quality the moment they use it. Performance feels confident under heavy action, workflows feel fluid without hesitation, responsiveness feels immediate and sure, multitasking feels seamless and robust. It feels like gear you're genuinely glad you own. It's a full desktop, so it needs dedicated space. It's tuned for balanced performance, not minimal footprint. At some point you stop circling back to weaker options. Every time you consider something less capable, your mind ends up right back here, because deep down you already know what you really want. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and regret later. If you're ready to stop settling for compromise and actually feel performance that keeps pace with how seriously you use your gear, check the current pricing, lock it in, and make the move. This is the desktop that matches how intensely you play and create.